first Sonic movie was really fucking enjoyable. I saw it late because like, you know, everybody knows what happened with that. The trailer came out and niggas like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, Sonic looked fucked up. Internet went crazy. Studio said, all right, yeah, you're right. Let's fix this shit. They fixed it. Came out. Movie was amazing. I was late to see it, but when I saw it, I'm like, damn, I wish I saw it in the theater.
Right, because now you look like, damn, I waited.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't have waited.
That's a mistake that I didn't make with the second movie. Because we already know what happened with the first one. And this one, you adding Tails, you add Knuckles, you know.
Botany on some...
Jim Carrey killed it in the first one. You know he was going to kill it in this one. So, you know, we was already on that type of time. It was like, yeah, this, you know, we're going to go see it. And after seeing it, great fucking movie. Amazing fucking movie. Gonna keep the spoiler-free part short. Great movie. Go see it. If you love the first one, you're gonna fucking love this one. Because everything they did right in the first one, they amplified it in this one. You won't have a bad time at all. If you're a Sonic fan, any of that, like, you'll love this fucking movie. And that's pretty much all I can fucking say.
And if you can, just if you possibly can, go see it in 3D or 4DX, because there were certain scenes where I could feel as though if we did watch it in 4DX,
it'd been crazy. You've been spinning with Sonic.
That snowboarding scene?
Yeah,
oh,
like you've been like doing this shit. Like I would have loved that. Unfortunately, we didn't see it in 4DX, I wish I did, but either way, we saw it, and I'm glad that I saw it because I had a great time from beginning to end. Like they delivered a hell of a fucking movie, and now it's a time where like we're looking at movies and visually, it's unbelievable what we're doing now, because like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are integrated in this real world in a way where it doesn't look fake. It doesn't look like
right.
In my mind, these niggas are really there. Because you got the hair and everything, like every part, like even when they fall in the water, they get wet, you got the fur looks wet, or if they get dirty, you see dirt on the fur. This shit looks real. Visually, we in a place where like shit is just like way past what niggas thought.
It's like you can literally see them niggas in CVS already. Like
for real, like certain areas you go to, like I expect to see Sonic walking down the fucking aisle with a cart and everything.
Right, getting his favorite snacks and chili dogs and shit.
Or just zooming. Like I expect to see that because that's how real this motherfucker looks. Shout out to everybody that did the VFX because this shit looks crazy, man. Mm-hmm. It looks crazy, and I gotta think how time consuming it was to do this movie. And this came out like 2 years after the first one. Like, how the fuck did y'all knock that out in that little time? Because this shit look amazing.
This was what the fuck? This was some detailed shit. This was I can't even describe it. And they brought back the OG nigga been around for years. Shamar Moore, bald head boy. I was like, you know, he in there bald head, buff, getting married. I'm like, I've seen him. But I haven't seen him in a major film in so long. I was happy to see him.
Yeah, he's usually in the Black Movie of the Week joints.
Right,
the BET joints.
Got that Tyler Perry special movie, bro.
I feel like this nigga been buff his whole life though, and I'm mad about that.
His whole life, he was born buff.
I'm like, I swear he came out the womb like this. I'm like, nigga, why do you have muscles? Why do you have a 6-pack fresh out the womb, man? I'm projecting, whatever. Anyway. He killed it. Everybody killed it. It's a great movie. Like the laughs are genuinely funny. Like it's just a good time. It's a really good time. Sonic is played well. Tails is played well. The voice is iconic. Is great.
Idris Elba
killed it as Knuckles. Like he killed it as like when you first see Knuckles, it's almost like you imagine him having Idris Elba's voice.
Right.
Because like it's hard to place a voice to the face. Like you know what I mean? Sometimes somebody might voice a character like, I don't know if that's... But like, with this one, all three of them characters, it's like they were born to voice these characters, yo. Like, all three of them killed it.
Yo.
I think Ben killed it as Sonic. I believe her name is Colleen, killed it as Tails. And Idris killed it as Knuckles. Like, all three of them were fucking incredible. Didn't miss a beat. Felt natural, organic, and that was one of the best parts of this movie. There's no part of this movie that really took me out of it. Like I was invested the whole fucking time. I was laughing my ass off multiple times.
And it was filled with so much action.
Yeah, man.
It was a family film at that. Like, it was crazy, like action, just enough violence, and it was a family film.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, okay, I wasn't expecting all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it gave so much, and you just wouldn't expect what you would expect when you go see this shit. Like,
yeah,
oh my
and
gosh.
I appreciate like when we went to go see it, it was a majority of kids in the audience, and I like the fact that these little niggas can enjoy a character from my time like Sonic.
Right.
You know what I mean? I played Sonic games when I was a kid, and these kids are enjoying Sonic. And they was actually laughing and all that. Like, yeah, Sonic, go. I'm like, yeah, y'all little niggas, yeah, you better root for Sonic or else. You know what I mean?
Tell one ex for my Sour Patch. I'm selfish as shit with my movie.
Fuck all that, man. It's like, listen, don't even eyeball my back. Look at the screen. Don't look at me. Don't look at what I got. Look at the motherfucking screen. Because if not, I'm gonna be scrapping with your pops.
Young boy talking about some. I know what those are. Look at pay $10. Shit, I wish
turn me into DMX out in this bitch. Like, no.
Yo.
Yeah. You start barking. Like, oh my God. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, but the movie was incredible. It was incredible from beginning to end. I'm gonna wrap up the spoiler-free part with saying, if you're on the fence about this movie, you shouldn't be.
You better go through the fucking fence to go see it.
Just go see it. You know what I mean? My words of wisdom, my advice is go see Sonic 2. 4 words. Go see Sonic 2. You'll love it. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. We had a lot in this fucking movie to appreciate. From the old school Sega Genesis manual.
Oh my gosh.
Like the manual for the robot was a Sega Genesis manual, like with the grids and all that shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The reference to the imagery and all that shit. The robot being the actual, you know what I mean? What Robotnik was rocking in the game, it's like the face and everything like that. And can I just give Jim Carrey a round of applause for killing it as Robot? Like, this nigga was funny. Like that scene when they was in the snow area and he threw the compass, Sonic threw the compass to Tails, and he's sliding like he was just. It wasn't cringy. It was like actually funny. Like, this nigga played Robotnik, which is a goofy character. Well, in some interpretations, you know, you get the old Sunday
egg-shaped ball.
The Sunday cartoon. He was actually killing niggas. Like, that one wasn't funny.
Damn,
but
he really was.
Yeah, he was wild. But like every other interpretation of Robotnik, you know, goofy and all that. But this nigga, Jim Carrey played Robotnik better than anybody else could have. It's like, I don't think anybody else could have played Robotnik the way he played it.
And I put that shit in stone. Did you see him? There were certain scenes where even if the camera wasn't focused on him, the nigga was still moving, giving facial expressions. That's an actor to me.
Like, he's a physical actor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he even exceeded his Ace Ventura shit. Like, he was like physical the whole fucking time. And like, yeah, shout out to a script that's funny, but like, it takes somebody like Jim Carrey to deliver these words in the way he did and make it like laugh out loud funny. Like, some people could deliver the lines, you're like, yeah, okay, all right. But like, he killed it every single time. Like, he fucking killed it as Robotnik. Like, this nigga from beginning to end, wild. Like, he had me rolling. So shout out to this motherfucker. Like I said, visuals fucking incredible. Incredible.
The beginning of the film. Did you see how beautiful that mushroom planet was?
Yeah.
I don't know if you looked at it, but I'm looking at the screen like I'm blown the fuck away when he was stuck on that mushroom field, just waiting for his chance to get out. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know about beautiful. I wouldn't want to be stuck on that motherfucker. Like, man,
I wouldn't want to be stuck either.
It's cool to look at. I wouldn't want to be there, but he made it work because he's a genius. And the way he rigged things together, trying to make the mushroom coffee and shit like that, snapping out, had the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, his plan for when the nigga showed up was crazy. Like, he knew what he was doing.
Calculated as a motherfucker.
And Knuckles' first appearance was just incredible. Like, him just walking out like a beast.
He was so.
Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I mean, I'm like, damn. Like,
I wish you would have said, who the fuck are you? I wish you would have said that.
I want to pay Idris Elba to like redub that part and just say that shit.
Where the fuck did you get this?
Like, yeah, well, fuck you, son. Like, I mean, I want that gangster, like, cause like I got a little shook. I'm like, damn. Okay, Knuckles is a beast.
Cause his voice.
Like, he was a beast the whole fucking time. Like, he was just pissed off, and even he was funny. Like, when he thought the robots was trying to shoot him, he was giving a speech like, "Bitch, you think any of these motherfuckers?" Training Day Knuckles. They're like, "Oh, it's Steps. Oh, okay. My bad.
All right, cool. You motherfucker.
Him said to crush niggas' hands and shit.
He was so. His backstory was ridiculous, and it showed why he was the way he was.
Yeah.
And like, while you watch the film, you see that Knuckles isn't really a bad person.
Yeah.
He's just he can't decide who to trust.
And him and Sonic are kind of in the same position. They both lost everything on the same day, and you know they trying to make ends meet and you know do what they got to do. And like I just like how they showed them coming together in the end, because of course Robotnik tried to screw him.
Yeah.
And even that whole scene was funny as fuck. And it come to the end where all three of them, Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic, like team up, and all of that shit. Oh my god, I almost stood the fuck up because I was so fucking hyped because like the visuals was like 10 out of 10, a dialogue was 10 out of 10, comedy 10 out of 10, the action 10 out of 10, and I'm like, yo man, they just fucking killing it right now.
That fucking emerald scene meant the world to me, dog.
God,
that emerald scene. Oh my gosh, you got Dr. Robotnik. Oh, and now he OP.
And then you sing Supersonic, like you got all the Chaos Emeralds together, and then Supersonic. I remember back in the day, just trying to get Supersonic was hell. Like you had to find the fucking the strategy guys and shit. Like how the fuck do I get the Chaos Emeralds? You had to go this, you gotta do this. Oh, okay, and then you do it. You get the Chaos Emeralds, and you a beast.
Yep. You in the crib all day until you get to that point. And God forbid somebody bothers you while you are.
Man, listen, and we scrapping. Like you know how long it took me to do this?
Can I have a controller?
Like. It took Sonic a whole movie to do that. Like, it's the same thing for us. Like, it took us a whole fucking childhood to fucking get the Chaos Emeralds. But anyway, like, I'm just like, I can phone about this movie all day. And I don't want to like chronicle every single part of the movie. It's just like the whole thing was enjoyable. Like, I was like a kid in the candy store. Like, I felt like I was a kid. I felt like I was as young as the niggas in the movie, like in the theater, watching this shit. Like, I felt like I was their age. Like a little kid in the theater, like, oh, like,
we sounded just like him. We sounded just like him.
Yo, I was laughing. I was damn near high-fiving the kid, like, yeah, that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it was just an enjoyable movie.
The effects and then the portal, the ring portals. There are certain things I love to see on the big screen. And that's one of them. I had to watch that in the theaters. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
This ain't no watch at home joint. Like, I gotta experience this shit on a big ass screen in a fucking theater. This shit was flames, yo. This movie was flames. And they coming out with Sonic 3, so I'm there for that because you got the shadow tease at the end.
Did you see how Demon Odyssey looked in that phone?
Yo, now this nigga gonna have the gats?
Oh shit!
I don't think he's gonna have the gats.
He might have water guns or some shit. Yeah. Nerf guns.
I don't think he's carrying the burners. But either way, he looked pissed the fuck off.
Well, shit, he might have burners because the fucking. Well, excuse me. Remember when the priest had a gat at the
yo, that shit killed me, yo. That shit killed. Like, I was rolling that whole fucking reveal.
That wedding was the funniest. Oh my god.
Yo, she's like, are you Asian too? The straight Bible's like, my bad. He did the little thing. My bad. Whole gat in the Bible.
Gat in the Bible.
That shit was funny, yo. The movie was fucking hilarious. The movie was fucking hilarious, man. Like, and even that's like, well, I'm not gonna like pick every single. The movie was incredible. I want to go see it again because I laughed my ass off. Laughed my ass off. Like,
remember when I told you that I wanted to watch certain shit in VR?
Yeah,
I would watch this movie in VR. I would have my whole Oculus headset on.
I feel like you would get motion sickness if you watch Sonic in VR because you probably be moving with him and like, whoa, and you see sitting in your chair.
But after I take an hour nap and throw up, I'll be back on it.
Yeah, increments, like maybe 20-minute sessions, and then you go throw up, you sleep, you come back, another 20 minutes, you go throw up, you sleep. You know what I mean? That it's gonna take a whole day to watch the movie though. It's gonna take a whole fucking day, and it ain't enough drama mean in the fucking world to stop that shit.
You go OD on drama.
Jesus Christ, man. But I'm just glad that I saw this movie, and I'm glad there's a part 3. Part 3 is a day 1 already. Yeah. Y'all assembled an amazing cast.
Yes, sir.
Like. They just killed it. Every part of this was great. Like I have no criticism in this movie at all. Like there was no part where I was like, or none of that. Like they killed it, pretty much. The visuals look even better than Sonic 1, believe it or not. So you know what I mean. These niggas fucking killed it. So I'm glad I went to go see it. And when they all come up with a part 3,
I'm in.
Best believe I'm the fuck there. Day 1.
I'm in with you.
Day fucking 1.
I've been dreaming.
Ooh, nice song.
Every night. Same dream.
Every morning.
Is she not marrying him?
Same
Oh.
nightmare.
Strange. The fate of the multiverse depends on us.
Oh.
Careful, Stevens.